tuning in for another episode of DeezNutz with myself.
Is that the name of it?
That's the name of it.
Pause.
My boy Dave Lawson. And we have Rodney Perry, man. What's going on?
What's up, gentlemen? How y'all doing?
You ain't like that name?
I don't know. I like it. I saw another thing on the wall that said dripping something. And
that's the comedy show we do here.
Oh, yeah,
we
that's
do a comedy show every Wednesday and every Friday. So we
Okay.
got a comedy show tonight.
Okay,
So,
I like that name.
Yeah, that's the comedy show we do on Wednesdays.
I ain't mad at DeezNutz though.
You ain't mad at DeezNutz? All right, cool,
Because
man.
you need the nuts to ejaculate.
There you go.
Everybody know that.
Well, man, Craig, how long y'all been partners?
Man,
I've been knowing Dave at least 25 years.
yeah,
I'm thinking. I'm just guessing.
yeah, because it's like we knew each other from bumping into each other on, doing comedy shows here and there. I know someone, this and that. But then we became real cool after I was trying to start a comedy night at the Improv.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, it was at the old Improv. It wasn't at the one they have here now.
Right.
And I went out and recruited this boy because I had seen him, and this nigga used to dive across stages like he was Superman.
I'm still physical, but I ain't that physical no more.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm talking about literally. It's a mic. Oh man, don't make me go into all the shit he used to do. it go and you'll be talking to someone. You know how sometimes as comics we listening, but we still kind of have a conversation with another comic. And I look up and this nigga's airborne,
Flying,
literally flying across the stage. Boom! And man,
what I remember about you is that you was just knocked down funny to me, man. And I was always tell you, man, leave that damn post office. Go explain these jokes. And you was like, nigga, I got my pension. I ain't going nowhere. And you know what? I respect that more now than I ever did then. Because I think the world changed because you used to have to quit your job.
right?
And that's not true no more. Like, I tell young cats like this. I say, don't quit, get fired. Like, be
like
so
that.
busy
Right.
that they got to let your ass go.
They gotta let you go.
And that's okay. But if you got a
Because
great
if
job,
you that busy.
you got a great job, great benefits, you take care of your family, and to have medical or dental, that's gold.
Right about now, it's real gold too.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
I went out to L.A. to recruit him to do a show. And man, I remember because I'm older than him. I got a couple years older than him, and at that time, I didn't have no kids. Shit, Rodney said, man, hold on, hang on 1 second. I'm trying to recruit him and take him to breakfast and talk with him. Hang on 1 second. Boy, sit your ass down.
Yeah, Rodney Perry got kids.
Yeah.
How many kids?
My oldest is here with us today, and
Hey,
I have 5 girls and a boy.
Golly.
5 girls and a boy.
6
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
And I think my baby is 16.
Okay, yeah.
My baby is 16.
Yeah, well,
So
you almost an empty nest.
I will shoot the club up.
Right,
I
exactly.
will shoot the club.
Yeah. Ain't that crazy how kids change? Because I know you a laid back, cool type of guy. I'm a laid back, cool type
For
of
the
guy.
most part, yeah.
But when them kids showed up, at least with me, let me put it that way.
Okay.
I was always really laid back, cool. Yeah, obviously if I have to fight someone, that's what is going to happen.
Right.
But when the kids showed up, that's a different part in you.
Change everything.
It's something in you that you didn't know was there.
Yeah.
I like fuck with my babies. You finna see a killer. You think Dumbo eating motherfuckers, nigga? It's about to go down. But I was never that way until my babies showed up.
But you was. It just hadn't come to the surface.
Right. He was dormant.
was there.
It was in there.
It was there. You was Dexter. You was a killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids will do that to you.
Yeah. I mean, that's they just raise the stakes of life.
You true.
Hopefully.
Because guess what? That's me.
Yeah.
That's me you fucking with. I told my wife one day, I said, I
It's
told
more than me, really.
Yeah.
It's really more than me. It requires a little bit more of you, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, my thing was I know there's some fathers who are not in their kids' life for whatever reason, right?
For whatever reason.
And I would always say, how can I walk away from me? I'm looking at this little motherfucker.
Right.
He looked just like me.
Yeah.
How can I possibly walk away from me? And that's always been my attitude. Thank God I haven't had to or hadn't been in that position. But hey, man, one way or the other, I fight. I fight for mine.
I tell people this too. It's like, don't be mad at your daddy for leaving your mama because you don't really know her. You know your mama, but you don't know the lady.
Right.
You don't know what she's like as a spouse. You don't know what she's like as a woman, a girlfriend.
Right.
And so that creates a whole other dynamic. And hopefully your kids don't have to pay for that type of thing.
Right, right. Because you typically don't find that out till you get to be an adult.
It wasn't none of your business, really.
Yeah, yeah. As a child, stay in
It
your
wasn't none of your
lane.
business.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, once you become a man, you'll start understanding daddy more than
I told
what
my son,
you did
I said,
as a child.
I told my son, I said, you'll walk a mile in my shoes before you walk a mile in your mama's shoes. And he wouldn't told her. Daddy said, da da da. And then his mama called me. Devin said, you said da da. I was like, that's a fact, though.
It's a fact.
It's a fact. And now he got a little crazy woman in his life, and they going through different stuff. And I be like, man, I'm sorry for jinxing you, bro. You definitely walking around in my shoes.
Yeah. Both feet.
Both feet. With no socks on.
Oh, Lord.
I feel a rock in this motherfucker.
Living.
So check it out, man. We understand. I know you've been doing comedy for a long time. I've been having you at one of my venues and stuff like that. And I remember, and I know it's a sensitive subject, but I want to touch.
Well, what you gonna ask me first of all?
If I
You
ask-
gonna ask me about my other bitches, is you?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
I know that's sensitive.
No. What I'm saying, when you, I think it took everybody by storm when you had the stroke.
Okay, I'm a stroke survivor. Yes.
Yeah, you are a stroke survivor, and you recovered very well because you continue doing shows.
I'm been very blessed.
Yes.
Yes.
Very blessed because everybody don't get to come back.
No, they don't.
I would see Keith Robinson, who dealt with a stroke in the comedy world and out of New York, and he had a stroke maybe 3 months before I had mine, and so he was really my sounding board when I was in the hospital. And what I got lucky with is this: when I had the stroke, we made a couple of decisions. I was on the road in Denver, and so when I had a stroke, if I go back home, I'm gonna have to take rehab like once a week. If I stay here, I get rehab every day. And so I stayed in Denver, and I went to rehab every day for like 45 days until I walked out the hospital.
Wow.
And so it was a blessing in disguise. It makes you wake up, makes you respect your life. It makes you respect what you're eating, because for black men, hypertension is the silent killer. A lot of black people get killed over hypertension, and that's what I was dealing with. My blood pressure was 221 over 140 that day. And your pressure high was an old lady said, "Ooh, baby, your pressure high."
Ooh, anything was in the twos. When you said the word
anything over two. So I was living that life, and I'm in Denver. I'm in
Altitude.
Altitude is crazy. And I walked into the VA that evening, and I didn't walk out. Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
So what is just name some minor changes you had to do with your diet? Because I know the diet has a lot to do with that.
I mean, I eat primarily pretty much a Mediterranean diet. Like right now, my daughter and I was talking earlier. I've been a vegan for the last 11 days, but that's 7 years removed.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But I mean, more than anything, diet helps, exercise helps. Get up and move, and all that stuff helps. If you want to keep walking and keep living your life, keep walking, keep living your life.
Yeah, keep walking.
My quick advice to anybody out there is that it happened to younger and younger men, younger and younger women, and so we gotta head it off at the pass if we can.
Yeah, because you was what 46.
46.
46. Yeah, I think you was like 47 somewhere around that time.
Well,
I just had my 46th birthday, and it happened in October.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You 55, right?
5'5".
5'5", yeah.
I heard you say you walked into the VA, so you.
I'm a vet.
You're a vet.
I'm a vet.
Well, thank you for your service.
I served proudly in the United States Navy, and this is the crazy part. I joined the Navy, but I couldn't swim.
Nigga, what made you join the Navy?
I'm a fucking idiot. I joined the Navy. I can't swim, and so they make you jump in a pool, 12-foot pool, and so I'm drowning.
Right.
Immediately.
You
I'm
signed up to drown.
Immediately. But this is the thing. So it's 90 guys in the boot camp, Navy boot camp. 90 guys. 10% of those guys are black.
Okay.
100% of those guys can't swim.
True.
Wow.
So all black people on the side shivering. So I spent the next 2 weeks learning how to swim, and I'm still not a strong swimmer, but I know how to survive.
Right.
Because they teach you how if you ever end up in that water, how to survive. And so they taught me that. And there was a Navy SEAL, my last day of training, and I was drowning for the 14th time. And I was walking toward the light. He told me, if you die, I kill your ass.
If you die, he gonna kill
Sound
you.
like Ike Turner.
Yeah.
Ain't that what Ike told Tina?
I ate the cake. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
That is good. That's good.
But you know what? I don't take it lightly. You know, I even joined. I never really fired a weapon when I joined the Navy. So you know, at one point in Navy boot camp, you had to shoot a shotgun. So I'm laying on my stomach. I'm shooting my target. I'm lined up with him. But what I don't know is I got astigmatism. So I'm shooting my target.
You go against every rule. Can't swim in the Navy.
Blind.
Supposed to be this, what they call the one who shoot everybody.
I got astigmatism. My target is blending together. I'm hitting the target for sure. I ain't one hole in my target. My drill sergeant, what the hell, boy? What the hell are you doing? And the guy next to me, they pulled him out. He had a lot of holes in his shit.
Right.
That was me.
Well, that ruled you out for being a sniper.
I ain't gonna be no sniper. I ain't gonna be no marksman. Yeah.
So what did you do on the Navy ship?
I was actually never on the ship. I was admin type.
Okay.
Somebody got to do paperwork. Ain't nobody going nowhere unless I do my job.
Right.
Important job.
But you know what? And a lot of time with blacks, I'm a little older than you, and the reason why I never went to the military because I was just old enough to remember when Vietnam, they was letting brothers out of Vietnam, and literally that was one of the things they always said. Hey, look at boy, don't you go to the white man war. Don't you go to that white. And I heard that since I was like 6.
Really?
Don't you go to that white man war. Don't you go to that white man war.
I tell you what, I mean, the military take care of me to this day.
No. Sometimes I wish I did because my homeboy drive on that damn toll road for free.
That's enough right there.
Oh, that's enough right there. They gave him a sticker on his car.
He gone.
He always mess with Dave. How long it took you to get in town today? About 45, 50 minutes. Oh, it took me 4.
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Cause
road.
If you military veteran, toll road.
Toll road for free?
Oh yeah, you on toll road.
Yeah, a lot of benefits depending on if you got disability,
taxes on the houses,
all that. Well, he probably 100% disabled.
Yeah, he one of them.
Yeah, so he get all kind of benefits.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood upset. He was building a extra piece of a driveway. And
deal with it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I thought we weren't homeowner association. We ain't supposed to do that. I'm a vet. I need this here to walk on. Fuck y'all. End of story.
Just like that.
End of story.
Oh yeah.
They get to ride tow for free.
Yeah.
That's just one of the benefits. It's probably a litany of benefits you get.
It's so many. The only thing you don't want to be is unlucky, because. No, because what? You got the war every 20 years.
Well, you ain't going to get back in.
Huh?
If you 50 years old, you ain't going back in.
No. We can't go. Shit, we can't fight our wife, let alone a war.
She definitely undefeated. Yeah.
She undefeated. Better not think about it. But I'm just saying, people over the years, the military is great for you unless you just happen to be there when they were sending niggas to Afghanistan. If you just happen to be there.
I mean, I sent people as an admin type. I sent a lot of people into harm's way, and it's crazy. And now my daughter, my 30-year-old, she's in the Navy in Bahrain, and she's an IT type over there.
Okay,
and she loves it.
She loves it.
She loves it. She loves the military.
Is Bahrain near?
Don't ask me.
Man, what's the place where everybody want to go? Is
yes.
Dubai.
Yes.
Okay.
All that's the Middle East.
Okay.
All that's the Middle East. All that sand shit.
So it's the UAE.
Yes.
Yeah. Saudi Arabia, all that stuff back that way.
Yeah. Emirates.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually that's a pretty good gig right there.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah.
Well, it's good because of this. Because all your money is tax free.
Yeah. All your money tax free.
All your money tax free over there.
Yeah.
But,
you really should learn how.
You're a long way from home.
Yeah. Oh,
you're a long way from home. And like I had another friend who does it, and he was like, the key to this here, Dave, is while you're over here, I'm going to be here for 10 years. He already know ahead of time he's going to be over there for 10 years. Yeah. But everything free over there for him.
Yeah.
You know, his way he live, the lodgings,
right?
The money he gets. Say, I really don't need to
stack all his money while he's there.
Exactly. Stack that money. If you're making 100, he told me, if I'm making 100,000 a year, you may not think that's a lot, but it's all coming to me.
100% of it.
100% coming to me because I'm not spending no money.
Yep.
That's amazing right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, man, let's talk about this comedy deal. I know.
Okay.
So you got a comedy show tonight.
I do.
Who's your opener?
This young man, David Womble out of Austin.
Okay.
He's gonna be the feature act tonight, and I like these young kids, man. And I deliberately try to work with them.
Right.
You know, one, they help me in this respect. They'll record my stuff, they record the set, and they'll give me the clips and stuff.
Okay.
Cause you know now that's currency.
Right. Exactly.
You know, and
they know what they do.
And you know, we just be funny.
Right.
You know, we used to being funny for 25, 30 years. So it's a chore to do social media. Social media is a lot.
It is a lot.
You know, and so whether you're doing a podcast or whether you're doing a show, the crowd work we do, you know, it's become a thing. But that stuff we do without even thinking about it.
Right.
But who gonna record it?
Who gonna do that particular shit? I'm not good at it like that. Well, I tell them all the time, Rodney, I'm cold on the stage. That's not bragging or nothing like that.
It's just what it is.
But I got this stage down. I got this stage down. But once you get me off this stage, nigga, I'm like a fish out of water. I don't know.
It's another animal. And you know what's changed? And I tell the young cats this: comedy hasn't changed. The idea of comedy make people laugh has not changed. This is what changed. How you get famous. How you get famous has changed.
Right.
You know, because social media. Because when we was coming up, you had to get on TV and movies and stuff.
Right.
Nowadays, you get famous from here.
Your phone.
And that
Boom.
changed everything.
Boom. Boom. I've told them in the past, they asked me about, I said, man, in the 90s, Rushion McDonald begged me to come out there. You got to quit your job. There you got to move out here to L.A. I got an apartment for you. I said, I can't do it, man. I just got the best job I never had in my life.
How about that? Good job.
Yeah, good job with benefits. I can't do it. Oh, you going to be at that post office? I said, yeah, this is where I'm going to be. Now, I'm not saying over the years I didn't think back, damn, did I make the right move? Did I do this? But now where I'm at, and that was his whole thing.
But you took care of your family though, and that's what people don't factor in, because a man to have the wherewithal to take care of his family is a man to be commended. Period.
Thank you.
Period.
You know what movie always stuck with me? If you ever watch A Bronx Tale, everybody seen A Bronx Tale with Robert De Niro, and it's a character on there called Sonny. He was the gangster, and he was doing all type of stuff, and the little boy was just infatuated with the gangster. And there was a scene on there where Robert De Niro was taking him out of there, you know, mad at him because he called his dad, "You a sucker, Dad. The working man's a sucker." And I'd never forget this as long as I live. Robert De Niro told him, "No, the working man is the tough guy. You got to be tough to get up every morning and go to work for somebody that ain't you. Wow. I'm getting up for you. I'm the tough one. What he's doing is easy. I kill somebody easily." And dude, that have stuck with me.
Wow.
For years.
And Bronx Tales came out in late 90s or something like that.
Right, something like that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
that's crazy.
Well said, sir.
So the deal is, I want to ask you, man, who's the most influential comic you work with?
I got a chance a couple years ago to work on a movie called Coming to America 2.
Okay.
And Eddie Murphy is still the most awesome human being I've been around.
Yeah.
I mean, we call Sid and them the kings, right? But Eddie Murphy was like being around a real king, you know, and he has a regalness about him, and he's above a lot of the bullshit. Like you can bait Steve Harvey or Sid to get into this shit sometimes.
Right.
You cannot bait Eddie Murphy to get into some dumb shit.
Right.
You cannot.
Right. It's beneath him.
It's beneath him.
It's beneath him.
He's like a real king. It was a moment on the set, right, shooting this movie, and people was kind of beefing back and forth for whatever reason, and they was kind of pulling him in, and he just said some wise ways, sage wisdom. He's like, you know, sometimes as a man, you got to be willing to allow yourself to. I was like, what the fuck he say? That nigga's amazing.
Man, you know you right. I totally forgot him. Yeah. That's come on. I tell people to this day, you have there and say, hey, who your top 3? Who your top 5? People ask that question all the time. And my answer have always been this here. For me, it's going to always be Richard Pryor. That was my first. That's who I love.
Right.
That's who I used to watch. But if you ask me that question just like this, who's the most talented person you've ever seen? Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, hands down.
I mean, just as a stand-up, he might not have the body of work because he really only had about 3 specials. You know,
but they was all special.
They was gangster.
They was all special.
They was super duper gangster, man.
They was.
And you know, Bill Cosby don't get enough credit. Bill Cosby did a lot of great work.
Yeah. Oh, Bill was incredible.
Contemporary, I'm a big fan of Dave Chappelle. I'm a big fan of J.B. Smoove.
Right.
I'm a big fan of Tony Roberts. I like Ali Sadiq.
Yeah.
You know, y'all homeboy, because Ali is generating more stuff in 3-4 years than anybody has ever done.
Oh, come on. That boy there.
But what Ali figured out is I already lived so much life. So why not do a set about this slice of my life? Like you doing a movie or a book. You write the slice of life, and then you do it. You already lived it. You know all the characters.
Right.
Tell them.
Man, let me tell you
that is a good way to put
that little nigga so deep. Let me tell you, that motherfucker told me one day, he said, Dave Lawson, you know how he is. Dave Lawson. Yeah, like he get introspective and shit. You a funny motherfucker. But if you died today, who would know about it? Because I've never put out a special. I've had a couple of clippings, but none. I just never did. So how they gonna know? 15, you dead.
Right.
Do anybody know? Are you leaving anything for them to know? And I sit there, I felt like a dummy.
Right.
I'm like, damn, you're right.
So when the special come out?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, well, it's coming. It's in the works now. It's in the works now. It's in the works.
I never knew you didn't. I never, you know.
I've never see. I don't call every time somebody turned on the phone.
But
a special.
Yeah, not necessarily. And then you know what's important to us too is your digital footprint.
Yeah.
So, you know, whether it's audio, it don't have to be a video for it to be special. Like say for instance, Lil Rel did a special a couple of years ago. He was like, people, it was like it's kind of all right. But right behind it, he did an album, and the album was amazing.
That's what's up.
And I think that we have to keep the gumption in doing those albums too, because it matters. It's like I make motherfucking probably X amount of dollars a month just on all the digital product I have. Because what happened when we was coming up, we was doing Comic View and Def Jam and all these platforms, right? One thing they never took from us is the digital rights, because it didn't exist then.
Exactly.
So back in the day, you gave away all your audio rights, not your audio, your video rights. You gave away all that stuff in perpetuity forever. But what you didn't give away is your digital. But guess what? 10 years later, digital become a thing, and SiriusXM become a thing, and now you all of a sudden own something that you never owned. So that matters, man.
Yeah. So how many specials have you done?
I've done probably 2. I got one that never came out, and I shot it, and it was with Universal through the Shaq All-Star people, and the whole company fell apart. And so my special kind of just in limbo.
Right.
And so I'm that never came out. It was really good too. I saw it, and I was really proud of it. But you know what? I didn't realize is how emotional I was gonna be that day. That day going to that special, it was like, it was probably one of the most emotional comedy days I ever had. You know, because I really don't put a whole lot on comedy. I just go out and be funny. Right. You know, but this particular day, I was like, you know, it felt like I had arrived.
Right. Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And so I was shooting on All-Star Weekend, Orlando, Florida, and it was just a highlight of my career. And so when it didn't come out, it just kind of crushing, you know. But I did that when I did a clean special for Bounce TV when I was over at Bounce, and the clean special has seen more eyeballs than anything else I've done, because you know we use profanity for whatever reason. But let me tell you something: when that sucker clean, it can go anywhere.
It can go anywhere.
In any room.
It can go anywhere.
Yeah. So, but beyond that, I've done probably about 6 audio joints.
So the special you said that hasn't been released, you don't have control of that? You can't get that?
Me and my lawyer working on it. Apparently, it all will reverse back to me in the next year.
Okay.
It all comes back to me, so we'll see. No matter what. Now, it's just a matter of putting your hands on it then.
Yeah.
But you know what? I heard what you say about being clean. I had a buddy of mine who does comedy, and he exactly what you just said. He told me, he said, Dave, I'm going to keep it real. You better than me. You funnier than me. but I get more gigs than you because I'm clean.
How about
and I'm
that?
doing Christmas specials for 3,000. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I get all these corporate gigs, and that's something that I don't even get that much. Just here and there, because that's what. Hey, we don't want to offend nobody. You ain't got to be the funniest nigga on planet Earth. Just come in here and entertain.
Be serviceable. Be good enough.
Be serviceable.
Be good enough.
Exactly. Because as long as they leave, they have a good time, and you didn't offend no one.
Offend nobody.
Don't offend no one.
Yeah. But who do we know?
You never know.
Who do we know that's great that didn't offend nobody?
Exactly. No. That's just if you want those type of
If you want to work.
Yeah.
You're right.
You want to get the kids some Christmas clothes. Because a
You
lot
can
of
do that.
Yeah. But boy said he make a kid. He can't wait for November. He said that's when all the gigs
When they come in.
All the gigs start coming in November.
Yeah.
So, I guess one question I have, since you had the struggle, I know that had affected you from doing your bookings and showings, but has it slowed you down a little bit, or?
Not really. I mean, my physicality changed. It didn't really slow me down. It changed.
Okay.
If that make any sense. So
You weren't gonna have to. You couldn't keep jumping across that stage no matter what at a certain age.
I mean, yeah.
You can't do
So
that now.
naturally, you just I remember Rodney Winfield and
Dude, that boy.
Rodney Winfield told me one day, "Hey, boy, you ain't gonna be able to do that in 30 years." And I remember him saying that, and I was thinking, "Shut up, old man."
Yeah.
But the reality is you're not gonna do it in 30. It just don't make sense. You don't have to. You don't have to do as much. And so what I learned about myself post stroke is that I can still achieve the big laugh without the physicality.
Yeah.
And so that was my lesson, my life lesson.
So your comedy was it? Because every time I saw you, even when I was younger, I saw you diving across stage doing stuff like that.
Oh, for sure.
Was your comedy built off of that, or built around that?
Well, the physicality. Well, we come from a school back in the day. You would introduce the thing, and then when you would show it to them, you would show them a picture of what it looked like.
Act it out.
And so you act out became physical.
Okay.
And because I could do the physicality, it was nothing.
Right.
Whether it was my wife being ex-military, she would dive across the stage. Well, that was true. It was based in true reality, but then you take and make it absurd. The dive or whatever, make it absurd.
I'm still there. Every time I think about it, man. You had the one where you hit the pole. You hit the mic stand.
Yeah.
You hit the.
That was I can't remember how this.
Watch
stuff
this
goes.
here. I was telling him earlier. I remember you had a joke, and I'm the type that, hey, I don't talk behind people's back. I tell them up front. You had a joke. I saw another cat that I knew doing it one night. I don't know if I ever told you about this here.
Okay.
He was doing your joke. You used to have a joke where the was the prostitute with no legs. And I saw a nigga doing it one night, and I ain't say it in front of everybody.
Excuse me.
But
What is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm sorry.
But I caught up with him backstage.
Don't beat up nobody.
No. I ain't do that. I ain't do that. But I did go up to him. I said, hey, man, let me just tell you for the record. It's different if you stealing somebody's shit that they ain't doing comedy no more.
Right.
Or they really ain't that. But this is a classic you just did. Yeah, this is a brother who everybody know. Like right now, they probably out there saying, that nigga stealing Rodney Perry joke. But I'm going to tell you, you're stealing Rodney Perry joke. Yeah. You may not know him, but we all know that joke. And,
I mean, and here's the irony of the world of jokes and what we do and people stealing or whatever. I look at it like this. People can steal if they want, but you can't out-create me.
right.
I'm going to create more. And I heard Ian Edwards say this one time. He say, if somebody steal a joke, just make another one. And what you going to do, fight everybody?
Yeah.
And then we've been around so long, it's people that's borrowing from you that don't even know it's you.
Right.
You know, you just start doing comedy because when we was coming up, it was only Eddie Murphy, only Richard Pryor, only
Def Jam wasn't out.
It would Def Jam comes out, comedy comes out. Now there's a flood of us be coming in there, and so the people that became comics after that, they don't even really know where they got it from.
Right.
They don't know that maybe this comedy was borrowed from somebody. I call it theft by osmosis. They borrowed certain elements because they saw it as a kid, and you don't realize it.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Because people steal on purpose too.
Yeah. And but my whole thing about your joke, I was telling him, is that it's different if I see someone doing something similar to yours. Come on, there's 8 million jokes out there. But you can't do that joke. That one where you crawling and the legs gone and that's you can't stumble upon that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's too much nuance. It's too much nuance. Too close.
Yeah. You didn't come up with that. I said
Now there are similar trains of thought. And how about this? If you don't do a joke, you get a joke in your mind and you don't do it, somebody's gonna do it somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
now,
yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody can take any of his jokes because the thing of it is, flying across stage and doing some of the stuff he's done. Then if they
but it happens though. It happens. Like people arrive at different places, different times. So when I became grown, I was talking about erectile dysfunction, motherfucking 17 years ago. Kevin Hart do a special 5 years ago where he just got there, 40-something, close approaching 50. So now he just got there.
Right.
So he didn't steal that from me.
Right.
But he got there later than me.
Right. Because that's where your life is.
Right.
A lot like one of my good friends, the Gross Man, do comedy. He was telling, he always come to me and say, Dave, why don't you do that old joke you did? Oh, we was at Just Show. We was at the hip hop. Why don't you do that? I said, that's not where I'm at.
I don't live that no more.
I don't live that no more. I was 29 years old when I used to do that joke. I was 31. I'm 69, and a lot of my shit is about being old. It's about being married. It's about these damn kids. That's where
That's where you live now.
That's where I live.
Yeah. Okay.
And so if you want to challenge yourself, you may have to go further.
Right.
You may have to talk about the death of your mom. You may have to talk about losing a parent. You may have to talk about like that. That might become, your new thing as you start digging into life. My mother-in-law is got dementia. I call that shit Groundhog Day. Because she but that's funny to me. But at the same time, it becomes challenging because it's a real life thing. Or my buddy is raising a child that's got autism. Well, that's not funny, but it is.
Yeah.
Because
everything is like
his son is 25, but he manifests like 14.
Yeah.
So for his birthday, they give him a stripper. So he looked like a regular black man in America.
Yeah.
So he looked like you and me, but he really 14 in his mind. And the police don't know the difference.
Which is fucked
and so
up.
that in itself is something. So
wow.
We'll figure it out.
But you mentioned dementia. I lost my mom to Alzheimer's. It started out with dementia, and it gradually get worse.
Indeed.
And I'm gonna tell you how crazy it is.
What she mean?
No.
She mean when she had it?
No.
But some people are different. Everybody's different how it manifests.
Well, like what happens is they got what they call sundowner.
Right.
And old
at night.
At night.
Yeah.
And but it's different phases of it.
Different phases for everybody. Everybody is unique like a fingerprint. Yeah.
A long time I couldn't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But then once I got comfortable, my mama one day with the Alzheimer's, I'm over there. I come over there. She's at my sister's house. I said, "Hey, you get out and because it's draining." I said, "You go out and have a day tea. She'll do whatever. I'm gonna watch mom all day. Don't come back."
I got you.
I got her. So I'm over there watching my mama.
Yeah.
And I was just doing regular stuff with. She said, "Well, young man, you're a real nice man, but I'm married." Wait a minute. And I don't mess around like this. This ain't what I do.
Ain't nobody asked you for that.
I said, Mama, it's me. I'm your son, Dave.
But you know what? That's what I say too about my
and it's sad but funny.
My mother-in-law. It's like the person with dementia is kind of in bliss because they really don't know where and when they are. So it's us that's dealing with them that feelings get hurt.
Yeah. Oh, hey man, you got to learn that it's really tough because and people told me that before, and I know all deaths are hard to deal with when it's your parent. But I told people I had a harder time with my mom than my dad died of cancer, and that was easier because he all of a sudden fell off the cliff. But your mom is withering away for years. So, you lose her mentally
for a long period of time.
For a long period of time. This shit drags on 7, 8 years of you dealing with it, as opposed to daddy got sick 4 months later.
That's big boy shit though.
Yeah.
It's big boy shit. So as a if you can find a way to make that funny, that's when you start really getting to deep water, I think, as a comedian.
Oh yeah, and that's I've touched all. Matter of fact, we do a big Jive Turkey show, and I remember my dad had just died 2 months before, and when I went on that night, I amazed all them niggas. I went on that night talk about my dad.
Wow.
Talk about my dad. And I'm saying this real quick. We get back to you. Let me tell you. So you ever notice the responsible motherfuckers in the family? It's always you always got a lot of family members, but it ain't but 2 of them that's responsible. Quality really there. The rest of them just be waiting on you to do shit. So they had me, my sister, and me. It's kind of like the responsible one. We trying to take care of stuff. Nigga, so I'm already getting tired. Yeah. My dad lived on the outskirts of Houston. Okay. So I'm driving back and forth. So then the funeral home people called me, hey, Mr. Lawson, your daddy down here, we need some underwear for him. I said, nigga, what? The nigga ain't 8 in months. What the fuck you talking about? How much can he shit? How much can he possibly shit?
He ain't got no shit.
He ain't got no more shit left in him. Don't you ever call me with this shit. So,
nigga.
Dude, we were going so far back. I told him, I tell you what I'm going to do. That $10,000 we done paid y'all, go pick up some underwear at Walmart and pick up extras for the next fucking family. Nigga, don't you call nobody with this shit.
70 pair of drawers tonight.
Pick up a pack of 16, and for the next 16 niggas you bury, you take a pair out of that motherfucker.
That's crazy, man. Y'all retarded. Wow. Well, man, it was good having you on, Rodney Perry. We know you squares in, and we appreciate you. Got a show tonight, you got a show tomorrow?
2 tonight, 2 tomorrow.
Oh, 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. He a pro, baby. This still pro. Yeah, number 1 comedy club in America.
Yeah, definitely try to fly through there, man.
Hey, man, it'd be a pleasure.
Sure. Appreciate you.
Thank y'all for having me, man. I really appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir.
DeezNutz.